Welcome to another Little Pup video. Today I'm making an updated video because there's another video production on the horizon. I'm currently working with the local machine shop, a really good one, actually the best in the probably the state, and he's working on the original motor for this truck. And he's remachining the block, and I think he found me a new crankshaft. I needed a new crankshaft in it apparently, and he found a good crankshaft. And he's going to order the pistons, new rings, and he's going to straighten the rods if they need straightening, and probably put new bushings in and assemble the pistons on the rods. But the original motor's been in the shop for over a year. It's just a really busy shop, because they're the best, and they got the best equipment and everything, CNC stuff, and very accurate precision shop. So this is going to be a new motor, and this motor, obviously, from what I said previously in another video, is from a junkyard somewhere in Louisiana or Georgia somewhere, and I think it was called Jesse's auto recycling, something like that. So it might be in Louisiana. I don't remember. But anyway, so this coming year I'll be able to start on that. And as we all know, I reused the head bolts when I assembled this, and I didn't actually take the head into the shop to have them do any valve work or guide work or anything, and I just honed out the cylinders, honed out the worn out cylinders, and replaced the rings. I mean, that's about all I did. Cleaned it all up and everything, which works fine, but it's using a little bit of oil, and I need to get the oil control under control. So we are in for another big job coming up this next summer, maybe fall. And I actually have the original head to the motor right here, and I've had this since 2022 or 2021, late 2021. After I pulled the motor, I had the shop excuse me, had the shop rebuild the head. So it's just been sitting in here for like 3-4 years. I did put it on originally because when I thought there was a crack in the block, and before that I thought maybe the head had a crack in it or some, which it didn't. So had it completely rebuilt, and so that's ready to go. It's pretty much ready to go on. And so all I'm doing is the block. That's all I have to do, is the short block. About $800 somewhere in there in work and parts, and we'll be on our way. But the head bolts are a little bit tricky because I got to pick and choose, out of these ones and the other 10 that I have from the original engine, and try to get the best bolts and kind of clean them up. Some of the threads are kind of worn, but I'm sure I'll get them to work. But as I said before, they stretched out, and because I've reused the head bolts before, a few times, except on the original engine. I think I used those once or something, and I don't even know if I did that. I just kind of picked and choose, but there was one or two that were kind of bad, so I'll go through them again and I'll get them in there, tighten them up. So that's it for now. Talk to you later. As we all know, I've been running this thing for 3 years, since 2022, and there hasn't been any problem with the head gasket leaking. I mean, it's perfect. Idle's perfect, runs perfect, never dies, and that's about it. It uses a little bit extra fuel, not too much, but it is using a little extra fuel because the cylinders are worn out, and so it's losing a little compression, but it still has enough compression to run and drive and get up some hills, and so it's no problem. It's just been a perfect running little truck. I mean, it starts up, as soon as you turn the key. Very easy to start and run and drive. It's real smooth. But yeah, same head bolts, no problems. Like I said before, a lot of people, complain about that. You got to buy new head bolts. Oh, you got to buy new head bolts. Well, not necessarily. If you don't mind, if you got hardened alloy, what are they, 10 millimeter head, not 10 millimeter, I think they're like 10, 12, they might be 12 millimeter, I can't remember, but they're big in diameter, heavy hardened alloy. So they're pretty tough and durable. Haven't had one strip out on me after 3 times of reusing them. So we're gonna go for a 4th, and that's about it. So I'm looking forward to that project. Really want to get a new engine in this thing. Yeah, no problems. So that's the update, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.